Evening folks, welcome to the live stream. Today we're going for, this evening I should say, we're going for more Final Fantasy 12. It's been a couple of days since we last recorded this and last streamed this. So I thought we'd carry on making progress through our playthrough here. Got a few people coming on already, but I'm just going to wait a moment so that those that want to join us can do so. And then we'll get started. I think we're going to start by doing a hunt tonight before we actually proceed with the story. And we might get to do some story, I'm not sure, but we do want to get this hunt done, which is the Antlion Hunt. So how is everyone tonight? On this nice, hopefully somewhat relaxed Monday evening here. I hope everybody's had a good weekend. And we're making good progress through our Final Fantasy 12 PC playthrough here. Back in 1 second. There we go. Just trying to get myself comfortable. And we should be going for a good hour tonight. So as I said a moment ago, we'll be getting started in just a couple of minutes here. Hopefully everyone can hear me okay. And it looks like everything's coming through as it should be. Alright then, I'm going to make a start and then more people can pop on later as they wish to do so. So we're going to begin by teleporting over to Bajur. In fact, before we do anything, since we're just chilling to start with, I'm going to go and purchase some more of the teleport stones as we are running a little bit low on them. They do tend to run out early in the game, but fortunately we can stock up as desired here. And we can do this on the airship. So they do drop from enemies as well. But we tend to have high battle chains for that to happen. And it's much easier just to purchase them. They're not expensive at all. The only annoying thing to get these teleport stones at this stage of the game is having to actually board an airship. But later on we can purchase them from the shop at Balfenheim Port. So it's only a minor inconvenience at the start of the game. 1 sec, just make sure that I can actually see what everyone's saying. Yes, I can. Hi, Pac-Man, welcome. Thanks for joining us on Twitch there. I'm doing good, thanks. How are you? So for those just coming online, I can see a few more have joined us. We're just going to be starting our Final Fantasy 12 stream tonight with a hunt I want to do. And it could be a challenging one, so no guarantees we're actually going to be able to complete it, but it would be a nice bonus if we can. Let's just stock up on these, shall we, for the sake of 15,000 gil. Why not? Evening, Sabrina. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, it's a fun one, that, isn't it, Pac-Man? That Secret of Mana playthrough that we're doing. Have you been able to join us on one of the live streams for that one? A lot of the folks in chat have been really helpful in getting us through that. I never actually got to play the original Secret of Mana, so I'm kind of going into the remake fairly fresh. But yeah, it's going down quite well, I think. So we need to make our way actually over to Bajur here, which means I'm going to use the orange crystal as it's the fastest way rather than trying to trance around on the airships. And as I'm running to that, I'm just going to look at an email that's popped through. Selling a couple of bits on eBay. And I've got an eBay message Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Okay, I'll sort that out later. Hiya, Master Keaton. It's going absolutely great, mate, actually. I'm just ready to chill out for an hour or so with some Final Fantasy XII here on the Monday evening, start of a new week. And I intend it to start in a good fashion here. So thanks for stopping by and joining us. Oh, yes, Avery, mate. How could I forget? It's all these usernames. It confuses me. Not just yours, but everybody's. But I will try and remember. Pac-Man fan is Avery. I'm going to try and burn that into my mind. Actually, I'm probably going to fail at that, but good to have you with us anyway, Avery. And yes, you've been very helpful with Secrets of Mana, so thank you. You were one of the kind folks I was actually telling you about when I didn't know it was you I was talking to a minute ago. That's been helpful on stream with that game. I can call you whatever you want me to. I only say Avery because that's how your usernames popped up to me in the past. I think on YouTube. Okay, so I mentioned I was going to be doing a hunt. And if we just go to the clan primer here, I'm just going to see which one it is. It's this one. Antlion Infestation. So it could be a tricky one, this. It's not an easy hunt by any stretch of the imagination. And we need to go and speak to Nire. So we'll go and speak to the petition, and then we'll head into the Lhusu Mines. And I'm pretty sure we need a key for this one. But I think it's one that the petitioner might give us. Oh, I see what you mean. It's kind of weird me not calling you Avery. Got it. So I misread that. Also, don't forget, guys, there is a slight delay on chat, unfortunately. About 20 to 30 seconds. So when you type your messages, I will respond immediately. But it's going to take about 30 seconds or so for you to hear my response. Right, this is the one we want to speak to here. Yeah, Antlion, that's the one we want. Yuri, hello, welcome to the stream. Where's this accent from? From my parents, that's who I blame anyway. No, it's Birmingham accent. So Midlands in the UK. I don't actually live there anymore. In fact, I moved away from the area when I was about 4, but somehow the accent stuck. Okay, so we need to head over to the Site 2. And we get the Site 3 key, which gives us access. Hi folks, welcome to those joining us over the last 5-10 minutes or so. Well, 5 minutes, I mean we've only been going live for about 10 minutes up until this point. But we're just playing some Final Fantasy XII this evening. We're just going to be relaxing, chilling out. Not taking things too seriously, but we are going to want to get some stuff done as well. In particular, we're going for the Antlion Hunt to start with, and I'm not sure what we'll do after that. We might proceed with the story, or have a look at some of the other hunts that could be available to us. In terms of story, we're just proceeding on our way to the Draculaur Laboratory. I think we've just reached the Fong Coast, having made our way through Salika Wood on the last live stream. Yeah, cheers, Avery. We're getting there, mate. We're getting there. Ah, brilliant, Master Keaton. Well done on that. Sounds like you're making really good progress. Have I got all of these gambits? I might need to just stock up on a few. I've got the gill now to get everything we want to get because we've got all of the cat ear hood accessories that we need. Yeah, that's one of the things I've noticed with Secrets of Mana Avery. I guess it's part of the fact that it's, you know, it's an older game, and there's not as much hand-holding back then as there is today. But yeah, you don't really get much information on A, where to go, and B, what the mechanics are. You kind of have to just figure them out on your own, don't you? Hello, Abhijit. Thanks for joining us. How are you? Let's just buy all this rubbish. You can actually use unlimited gil, or rather I should say you can get unlimited gil in the PC version of the game with a click of a button, but I haven't done that, and I've actually got no interest in doing that since gil is so easily come by in this game anyway. Right, let's go ahead and save here. And what party are we using? Because I've got a 3-party setup at the moment. So we're using the Balthea, Fran and Ashe party. Let's just sort out our embroidered tippet. Okay, we'll go ahead and optimise. Ashe, for some reason, wasn't optimised. Balthea and Fran. So Balthea is only level 28. We need to sort that out. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks, Abhijit. I was just saying, just ready to chill out for an hour or so with some Final Fantasy XII on this fine Monday evening. Start of a brand new week, which means a week of live streams and everything else. I've never looted that before. I did not know that was there. How interesting. In fact, I probably have looted it before and just forgotten, but off the top of my head, I don't think I have. So here we are back in the Lhusu Mines, and previously we have done a hunt up north, but we're going to start accessing some of the harder areas of this place now, and hopefully we're not going to get absolutely obliterated as we do so, since the Antlion is in one of the tougher parts of this map. Let's just speed things up a touch here. And the setup I'm going for here is Balthea is obviously a tank, with Fran and Ashe in support and damage rolls, but this is a whole party setup, if that makes sense. And then Varn, Bash and Penelo are also a party setup, with Varn and Penelo set to buff Bash up, so we can switch the parties out on a whim. And I am also expecting a few text messages for various reasons this evening, so you'll have to excuse me. I have to take brief breaks every now and then just to sort some stuff out. But hopefully that won't be too intrusive on our gaming night here. That is not a good look, that run. Okay, we could probably go ahead with casting Libra, or just see if we can throw a bangle on. Let me just check what's going on with Libra. In fact, let's just go ahead and throw a bangle on for now, save messing around. Catty, a hood accessory, need to go around the other party members here, so we can keep getting that gil coming in. Thieves' cuffs, we got those in the last episode. Accessories 16 is what we need. We've got so many license points now that I would rather just transfer them into gil, the future ones that we're going to get. And there it is. Okay. So we should be able to see traps on the floor as well now. And I'm pretty sure we need to go north into Site 2, which is what we were told. And then we can unlock the gate and come back down south. I don't think we can access the gate from this side. But I will just check for the sake of science. So, hi guys, for those who's joining us, we're playing Final Fantasy XII and we're going... Yeah, it's what I thought. We're going for a new hunt, the Antlion Hunt. And we're also going to be able to unlock another orange crystal in a moment, so we've got a new teleport location once we do so. What's that, sorry Abhijit? Something about the last episode? And it's nice to see we're obliterating these skeletons now. So Balthea has 7,000 health when he's buffed up with Bubble. So guys, here's a question for you, for those in chat. If you played the original Final Fantasy XII on PS2, and you've played the Zodiac Age on PS4 or PC, what do you prefer? Out of the original license board that every character got in the party, the same license board, do you prefer that on the original game, or do you prefer the job system in the Zodiac Age where you have to select 2 specific jobs for each character? So we actually need to head this way once we've killed those skeletons there. One moment, just one of those brief text messages that I mentioned has to be sent here. Okay, and I'm back. So this is the one we should be able to access now. I think. Alright, we need to come around the other side actually. Okay, we need to go around right at the top up here. You prefer the original? Oh, right. So it seems people that have answered so far prefer the original license boards. I can understand that. In fact, maybe that was the gate. For some reason, because I minimised the game, I get stuck in fleeing mode until I hit the flee button again. Let me just check. Make sure we don't miss it if it is. Yes. It is, but not the one we want. So we do need to go north. Oh, sorry Abhijit, I was probably just talking about something we did in the last episode, meaning the live stream that came before this one. So guys, I'm sure many of you know this, but if you're interested, once we finish these live streams, they do get archived by YouTube. So you can always watch the past streams if you miss them when they're live. Obviously I can't interact with you at that point because I won't be with you, but you can at least catch up on whatever it is that you missed. So this is the Iron Gate that we're after. I can understand why most people, and then we've got to be careful here because the enemies are going to get tough. I can understand why most people would prefer the originals, but I think I've got so used to the new ones now that I actually do like the new system, and I'm just trying not to get obliterated here. Okay, so we're going to need some tactics of some kind going forward, or we're just going to get utterly obliterated. Let's just go for a quickening chain, and then we can perhaps swap parties of some kind. Let's try and kill all these as quickly as possible. The only problem is, guys, when we're doing a quickening chain, I can't really check chat, so you have to forgive me if I miss your messages. Otherwise, we usually end up getting a rubbish chain, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, the new job system is definitely more limiting. There's no question about that, because you've only got a less selection, haven't you, for each character, for each party member, depending on the job you choose. With the original, you could literally have everybody learn everything, couldn't you? Yeah, that is something that I do miss, Abhijit. The fact that you can't just get a good weapon and throw it on whoever you want to. In fact, depending on your jobs that have been selected, you might not even be able to equip a powerful weapon. Even if you learn all the licenses available to the character.
Let me show you.
Oh, come on. There we go. I'm hoping that we're going to do a nice bit of damage with this quickening chain, because we've got 3 of these Wendigo type enemies, and they're really quite nasty. And we've got a bit of a ways to go before the orange save crystal.
It ends now.
Ah, we just didn't have any luck then. Right, let's see what we do in terms of damage here. Torrent is going to be the concurrence of the chain. So not very good, really. Oh, but I think we've just about managed to perhaps finish these off. Emma Hill, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Right, let's swap some of these out. We're going to bring the other party in to finish this group of enemies off if Ashe doesn't survive. Ah, she did. And she got some nice XP as well, like 3,000. I kind of don't want to bring the other party in, even though they're far more powerful, yet, because of the amount of experience we could potentially get here. But we always knew this was going to be a challenging part of the dungeon. And we haven't really got a great healer in this group, is the main problem. Because Penello's our only white mage, and the other characters generally have to rely on high potions. It is, Joel. It is more difficult, but the best weapons in this game are better than the best weapons in the original game. So the best weapons in the original game are actually easier to get in the Zodiac Age, but the new best weapons are generally much harder to get because of the low RNG that you generally are hit with, unless you manipulate that somehow. So we're going to make our way around here. There could be some good treasures, actually. But we are going to want to avoid the traps as well. So that's the way we need to go. I'm going to try and see if we can set up a Dispel Gambit. I don't know if we can with our current party, is the only problem. Let's see what we've got on who here. Pretty sure that, unfortunately, Fran definitely can't cast Dispel. Nope. And I don't think Ashe can either. I'm just going to see what we've got set up here in terms of focusing on one enemy at a time. Highest max HP. Let's set this to lowest max HP for now, so we can take off the stragglers first. There we go. Yeah, we're going to get some nice experience here, which is why I'm trying to keep this party together throughout this dungeon. And hopefully they'll avoid the trap. So we go and grab the treasures here. Oh, these are mimics. We need to avoid those ones. but again, we're getting decent experience, so... And who's using the XP one? That's... good old Balthea. Hiya folks, welcome to those joining us as we continue on through our Final Fantasy XII PC playthrough. Let's run to the centre of those because the AI is not particularly intelligent. One thing we could do with getting is float, which comes a little bit later out of a treasure chest. And I don't know whether we want to risk going too much further into the dungeon this way. So this isn't where the hunt is, by the way. I'm literally just going to grab some treasures. The hunt's further south in the dungeon after the orange crystal that we haven't yet collected. Let's kill the mimic. At least in this game you can tell which a mimic is and which a treasure chest is, as they do tend to have different designs in the dungeon. Right, let's try and bring these guys out one at a time, as they do tend to gather in groups and hit hard. Yeah, it would, Abhijit, because you could give everybody a gun then, couldn't you? For starters, instead of only your machinists. But the Foe Breaker Machinist combination is still very, very strong. And quite useful to use in the Zodiac Age for Weak mode. Not so great in a standard playthrough because guns are so much slower than other weapons. I'm just checking how we're doing on our high potion stock. 83, that should be plenty to get us through what we're doing at the moment. Come on, finish the bat off, please. Keeps healing itself, which is really annoying. We're going to end up silencing it at this rate, I think. Let's do that. Oh, come on. This dungeon can be so annoying. In fact, a lot of the enemies in this game can be annoying when you're not quite set up for them. Let's just finish this thing off quickly, please. Still not dead. Crikey. Ah, let's get out of here. It's just getting a little bit too challenging now, unfortunately. Right, what we're going to do then is just head down south. I'm going to wait for Fran to die, and then maybe we can finish this guy off with our other team. Oh, there's two of them. Let's leave it. Oh, hi, Daniel. Yeah. I've missed streaming, actually. The last stream before this afternoon was Friday. I was hoping to stream Saturday night, but I never got around to it, unfortunately. Yeah, the game just paused on me randomly. I didn't even press a button. Well, this team's slightly stronger than the last one. But it seems to be when they get low on health, these bats are just a real nuisance, aren't they? Come on, die. Thank you. Right, so we'll bring our other team back to life. Penelo can cure up. Yeah, a lot of people do get annoyed with that fact as well, quite frankly. I know what you mean about that. Ooh, is that a rare mob? Where's that come from? I don't think it is. It's dead anyway, about to be. Okay, so we're silencing enemies now, which should be fairly helpful. Because these guys do like to heal. There we go, that's better. We can kill them now. I don't know whether to put blind on as well with Fran. Let's just stick to silence for now. Avoid the trap. A tumulus. And a Koga blade. Very nice. So, we're now going to head down and grab the orange crystal at last. What level is Balthier now? Level 29. I'll check that out with Varn. Right, has this guy been silenced? He has, but he's still... Oh, it's because he's leeching. So maybe we need to stick blind on as well. Let me check Varn's Gambit. Okay, he's got party leader's target. So the problem was, I think... no, he should have been attacking if Bash was out as well. I'm going to stick both of these on, since this dungeon's quite challenging. And I'm going to turn healing gambits off on Balthier because, well, quite frankly, the others won't attack if he's healing. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Right, let's leg it. We're heading to the next area. And then we'll heal up. That's the plan. I'm just going to ignore these enemies now. We're going to go down south and get the orange save crystal. We got the treasures, which is the main thing. No! I was just going to stop to see if there's any treasures there, but... Juan Harmas, thank you so much for subscribing on YouTube. I can't see any treasures, so let's just move on. Yes, that's right, there wasn't there? I'm going to have a look at it in a sec as well. Let's bring our secondary team back in. So the reason I'm using the weaker team at the moment is just to level them up, so they can be brought back on board along with our other party members here. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at it actually in a sec, Abhijit. The only thing is, I think it's Balthier, could be wrong on that, that can equip it, and he's in tanking mode at the moment. But maybe he can tank with that blade. Okay, he won't be having a shield, but... never know, it could be helpful. That was a nasty attack. Nasty, nasty attack. Wow, this guy's just not dying. There we go, he's dead. Okay, well, let's have a look at this ninja blade then. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. What one was it? Oh, it was. I thought it was a katana. It was Koga or something, was it? Was that a ninja blade? Okay, that's one. You're right, it was a ninja blade. And we're going to go ahead and learn it with Bash here. We'll see what it does in terms of damage. Okay, it's pretty good damage, that is. Maybe we should equip it. It's got the earth element as well. A good place to level up at the end of the game. Probably in the Nebreus Deadlands, where the hunt is that spawns. You get a ton of skeletons there. It's in the secret area of the Nebreus Deadlands. And you get a lot of experience. So. We'll just heal up here and then we'll bring Bash out to test out the new Koga blade. We'll have to bring them out with the other party members though. Since they're all set up to buff him and what have you. There we go. Equip is what we want. And we'll give him a cat ear hood as well. Always try and keep as many of those equipped as we can. No, you're right, Abhijit. You were absolutely right. Chaos? What, where we are right now? Or the Nebreus Deadlands? Sorry guys, there is a delay on stream and it does get a little bit confusing then at times. Right, since we've got Penella, I'm going to turn her Dispel Gambit on. And what's Bash going to be able to do that's useful other than just attack? Not that attacking isn't useful. The answer is absolutely nothing really. And Varn, he can steal, protect, etc. We'll put silence on him, I think. Right, Bash has got decoy, yes. The guy just wanted to hit poor Penella though for some reason. Right then, so we're heading over now. To Site 9, I think it's called. And we're almost at the Orange Save Crystal. Which I'll be happy when we get to, because even if we don't do the hunt, at least we have got the teleport option organised for when we do want to come back and do it. So Bash is currently tanking with a Koga blade. As opposed to a one-hander and a shield. And it's fun. I'm going to go ahead and give him his tanking gear back though for now. Since these guys are hitting very, very hard, it's got to be said. Dragon Shield is what he wants. Yeah, that's a good one as well, Kyle. You're right, I actually got a lot of levels there on my PS4 playthrough. Although it does require a lot of good strategy, because some of the enemies there can just absolutely obliterate you, can't they? I'm going to go ahead and just turn off Gambits. Or Bash's healing Gambits. So that he keeps attacking and then the other party members don't get interfered with their attacks. Artem, thank you ever so much for subscribing on YouTube. Appreciate that. Don't forget as well, guys, I am live streaming on Twitch as well. So you can follow me on Twitch if you haven't already. This is where we need to be a little bit careful, since these bats do swarm you. And we need to kill it before it starts leeching and healing. I've set Pineda up with a Gambit to cast Cure after battle, just to keep everyone's health topped up. Yeah, it's a good tip, that Abhijit. Blind. I haven't got blind in this party, though. I don't think. Let me just check that. My other party is the blinding party. Yep. I guess Libra could be useful, though. We should probably set that up. No. So I just saw in a text message out as well. Oh yeah, the bats, aren't they, Kyle? I tell you what though, there's a trial mode stage where you have to fight a ton of those Abbey Steels, and it's absolutely a real pain. I think they spawn twice throughout the same stage, and they really do pack a punch. It's not so bad in the dungeon when you only have like 1 or 2, but I think in that stage you have like 10 of them, and they really, really do hurt. Okay, just checking for chests here. Right, let's leg it now. Yay, the orange save crystal. Wonderful stuff. We'll go ahead and save. Right, if we just look exactly on the map so we can see where we're going. So even if we can't take on the Antlion yet, at least we have gone ahead. Okay, we're nearly there now. And got the orange teleport crystal. Now, how is Fran's Black Mage spell? She's got Aerogar, that could be helpful. So I do think that Aerogar, whatever it's called, is going to help out on this upcoming fight. Right, this is the boss that eats its own ads, isn't it? So if the ads don't die, then we have problems, big problems. So I'm going to bring Fran into the battle here, and I'm going to mess up my 3-party setup. But having her to cast Eregar is going to be a big help. We'll see how we get on here. So we've got Blind, Silence and Dispel now. I'm not going to go too far that way yet. That comes later. Okay, with Silence and Blind, these enemies are actually much easier. Yeah, they still take a bit of a beating. I keep getting notifications from Steam saying, here's your Steam code. I think somebody must be trying to hack my account or something. It's been happening for about a week now. It's really annoying. Right, so is that the boss? It looks like it could be. Any chests with super powerful weapons? Nope. No, that's not the boss. So the antlion in question, when we get to it, has over 100,000 health. So hopefully we're going to be able to take care of it. I'm going to turn Blind off as well, since I don't think you can hit these with Blind. At least we wasn't having any luck with it on this occasion. Oh, and another blade. It's another ninja sword. And the same quality actually as the Koga blade, only with a different element. Yeah, we'll just keep killing these killer mantises here. The antlion is right at the end of this room. Right at the end. Yeah, look at that, 6,000 damage from Eregar, which is exactly why I want to use it in this upcoming battle. That's better now, we're casting Eregar. Right, can we avoid the trap? Nope. Okay, so let's get Fran back up to good health here. Okay, ammo off again. So come on, let's Eregar them all. Multiple times would be helpful. Let's go ahead and get a mist quickening thingy going as well. This might take care of the ads then. I don't know why I did a mischarge, didn't need to. Just habit, I guess. You see a mischarge, you pick a mischarge. Are you doing a current playthrough of this game, are you, Abhijit?
I got it.
Ah, again, mischarge, didn't need to. Devil Strike. If we can do a lot of damage with this quickening chain, I think we'll have a good chance of taking out the boss. As long as we can stop it from cannibalising the Antlion things that it spawns, the killer mantises even, then we should be sorted. But that's going to be the biggest challenge because they do have a fair bit of health. Even though Evergar helps a lot, later on he does cannibalise them quite quickly.
It ends now.
Okay, Abhijit, there's another Ninja Blade. So we've got a nice quota of them then, haven't we? So we'll kill the boss first, and then we'll check the chests around the area, see what there is. Ooh, almost ended the chain there, but got a nice whip kick up just in time. And again.
Here goes. I got it.
This guy can also cast Disable, so if we don't kill it, I'm going to throw a black belt on one of our party members. Preferably one that can remove it from the other party members.
I got it.
That's it. 16 hits is going to have to do. Right, hopefully this Arc Blast will be enough to finish off the ads. At least until he starts spawning anymore. Oh, you get a sickle blade for killing this guy. Or at least for completing the hunt and handing it in. Right, what was the thing I just said I wanted to equip? A black belt, wasn't it? Have we got a black belt? I thought we did. Yeah, we have. We need to learn Accessories 9. Penelo makes sense because she's the white mage, so she can remove a lot of stuff. There we go. She wasn't optimised. Well, she is now. And I'm just going to turn on silence for Fran. How much health has this sucker got left? Well, he's been silenced now. A fair whack, actually. A fair whack. But Evergar's doing some nice damage here. And Canelo's going to keep Bash alive. So as long as he's taking damage, and I'm assuming that he is, where is he? He is, slowly but surely. I'm hoping we're going to be okay. Just keep Bash alive, please. Ooh. He packs a punch. He really does pack a punch. How much health are we dealing with here? About a third. Oh, I see what you mean, Abhijit. No, it's a pain, isn't it, this one? Especially because we're still slightly under-leveled at the moment for this fight. But I did want to take it on because I do like to try and get the orange crystals more than anything. The save crystals. And we might go to the Nebraeus Deadland soon, since we've unlocked the path towards it. There's quite a lot of optional content to do there. But again, we're probably still a little bit too low level for that place. Penello's looking a little bit low on health there. And so is Bash, actually. Oh, we're actually out of high potions. Come on, Penello, cure, thank you. Things could be getting a little bit hairy here. Okay, what we're going to do is bring Bash out of the battle at the moment. Just really sort out our gambits. And just throw another quickening chain on this guy. Even though Bash is the only one with charges here, as long as everyone goes in alive, we might get a chain decent enough just to finish this guy off.
Please.
True Inquisitor, hi mate, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, hello to those of you that have recently logged into the stream. We're just going for a hunt here. Pretty tricky one actually, in the Antlion. Quite deep into the Lhusu Mines, and we're not very high level at the moment. But we've taken care of the ads. And he's got about a quarter of his health left, so we're hoping a decent quickening chain here might be all we need, even though we only went in with one character with a mischarge. So this fight is a tricky one, it really is. But worth it if we can do it. We'll unlock the bubble belt accessory and the sickle blade for handing it in. Lionheart, welcome. How you doing? And Antnakins, I hope I've got your name right. Yeah, great to have you. Thanks for stopping by on Twitch as well. Welcome. So we're just finishing off the Antlion here. Quite a tricky hunt. But one that hopefully we're going to succeed at. Yeah, it can be. This is quite a tricky area, actually, the Lhusu Mines. At least the part of the Lhusu Mines that we're in at the moment. And we was never going to get a massive quickening chain there because we only went in with one character who had a missed charge. And we got hit with a lot of the 3 cost spells as well. Ah, he's down. Fantastic stuff. The Antlion has been vanquished. Oh, no problem, Lionheart. Thanks for that. I'm glad you've found that stuff helpful. That dungeon is horrible. Even with a guide, it's just absolutely atrocious. I hated that place. I'm dreading it on this playthrough here on my PC gameplay. Thanks, Abhijit. It did the job anyway. The Antlion is down and the key's dropped. Which is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this hunt now, since we're about to access the Fon Coast. And that's where it pretty much ends up. Zone Dash. Hi mate, how are you? I'm doing great, thanks. One sec guys, just gotta check a message here. And I'm back. Yeah, It's a good feeling, isn't it, Lionheart, when you've actually done it and you've got everything you need from that place and you haven't got to go back. Right, so just going to check, since we ported back out of where we were, for any treasure chests that are in that area. And has Fran not got a charge gambit set up, or is that my imagination? No, she hasn't. Let's sort that out, shall we? Ally. No, South is what we want. South MP plus 10% to be specific. Okay. And as soon as Fran starts casting Aerogar, then we'll be fine again. We'll go ahead and disable her silencing and everything like that. We don't need it right now. At the moment, story-wise, we're on our way to the Draculaur Laboratory, having just reached the Fong Coast, but we're taking a bit of a detour at the moment in order to take on some hunts. And in particular, we've just killed the Antlion, which was quite a challenge, but was, you know, a fair bit of fun. And that's what the game's all about, I suppose. I'm not taking this playthrough necessarily as seriously as I took the PlayStation 4 playthrough. So we're just taking a more chilled, laid-back approach to the game, but still trying to do everything we can do. Yeah, not to worry, Abhijit. I'm going to go and see if there's any chests around here. And try and avoid those traps, because the traps around this place are really nasty. And we don't have float yet. Well, we're getting it soon. But as of right now, we don't have it. Right, so here's a chest. It's an aero mote. Oh, well, at least we got some experience. Oh, there's another one. Expose. Ah. Well, that's something we did need to get. All the stat lowering stuff is of high value and importance. Not necessarily for the enemies we're facing now, but later on especially, it's going to come into tremendous use. Oh, hiya, Ivan. Thanks for stopping by, mate. Welcome. In terms of the actual atmosphere and the design, I've got no problems with the Great Crystal. It's the fact that you cannot use a map. That's just unnecessary, in my opinion. It doesn't make the game any more challenging. It just makes it, you know, far more annoying. In fact, it's almost sadism to do that place without some kind of guide. Still not as bad as trying to get the Lucid Nightmare mount in World of Warcraft. I did a video guide on that, and the last map, or the last dungeon that doesn't have a useful map on it, some people said that it took them up to 8 hours to complete it, and you have to do it in one sitting as well, because if you quit, the whole place resets, and it's completely random every time you start it. Oh, come on, what's going on with this guy? We're just taking down the Antlion, and then the little bat was going to wipe us. Don't underestimate any of the creatures in this place. Yes, I'm ready for it. Try not to get overly hyped for it, because I really want to see how it plays before I do. But I'm expecting it to be good and a lot of fun. Be interesting to see how it works with it being split over several episodes. Hopefully I know it's a money grab on behalf of Square, obviously, but hopefully it benefits the player as well, in that we get a much, much, much bigger and more in-depth experience in the original game. I'm not going to... I probably will compare the remake to the original, of course, but I'm not going to try and prioritise doing that to myself. I am going to treat it as an entire separate experience, and as a game in its own right, which is really what I think it's supposed to be. Let's go ahead and save. And teleport over to Bajurba. Oops, just need to do something. Just sorting something out on my stream. You are fire, you Abhijit. Well, thanks for stopping by tonight. Have a good sleep. See you soon, no doubt. I should be back streaming tomorrow as... yeah, tomorrow. Should be live again. For those that are leaving us now. I don't know about streaming in the evening tomorrow, though. I'm just thinking. I will be in the day. At least. Yeah, definitely in the day, but probably not in the evening. So we're going to hand this particular hunt in here. So we get the fairly useful bubble belt, although I'm not going to use it a whole lot because we've got the bubble spell. Oh, I see, Ivan. Yeah, see you, Abhijit. Goodbye. Zone Dash, what was I talking about? Let's play on what game, sorry? My mind's a bit monged at the moment. So, even though we're just having the conversation, I've probably forgotten. Oh, the remake, of course. So, I don't know why I was thinking of another game in my head as you said that, you see, and I couldn't remember if I'd spoken about it, but I hadn't. Yeah, I will be doing a Let's Play in the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm looking forward to that one. As in the Let's Play itself. So the Final Fantasy XII Let's Play I did was quite popular. I think because I covered absolutely every aspect of the game and people seem to find that helpful. So hopefully we'll be able to do a similar thing with the FF7 remake. And also with Ni no Kuni 2, which is coming out next month as well. Alright, so we finished off with that hunt there. Let's just see what we've got left in terms of hunts that we haven't yet completed in our log. This one's a little bit too challenging for us at the moment. We did try this before and pretty much got annihilated. So I'm not sure if we're going to be ready for it again yet, but maybe we would be. Maybe we would be. This one we haven't been over to. No, what's that place called? Nebraeus Deadlands, isn't it, where this one is? The Chocobo, I reckon we could do this. But I have to be in the mood for that one because it's really annoying. I haven't actually, Lionheart. I've not played it. Is it good? Is it one you'd recommend? Carrot Stalk. Why haven't we done this one yet? This one's in the Salika Wood, isn't it? And it's one I reckon we could do. I mean, is it challenging? I think it is a challenging one. Is it an elite hunt? Yeah, it's an elite hunt. And it's level 49 enemy, so it wouldn't be easy. But maybe we'll leave that for next time. Let's head out of here for now then. Well, folks, I think I'm going to call it a night anyway. It took it out of me, that last hunt, and I am getting pretty tired now. So I do need a good night's sleep, actually, because I haven't slept too well the last few days, so I'm starting to feel the burn a bit, in all honesty. But I will just head over to the save crystal here. So streaming next time then, that will be tomorrow. Yeah, there's a playlist zone, Dash. There's 2 playlists actually. Well, there's 3, because I've got this PC Let's Play of Final Fantasy 12, or live stream, or whatever you want to call it. The archives of it set up in a PC playlist. There's a playlist for week mode, which I didn't finish. But there's a playlist for the main walkthrough on PS4. There's about 200 videos in it. It covers everything. So go and check that out. It's not a dumb question, sir, and I know what you mean. I'm absolutely shattered myself, to be honest. So, if I haven't made a whole lot of sense on the stream tonight, then it's because I've just been very, very tired. You'll have to excuse me. But yeah, I was just saying about my next stream. That'll be tomorrow, 2:30 PM UK time. We'll be going for more Secrets of Mana. I do need to find time to do a little bit of grinding on that game before the stream goes live. So I haven't got to do that with people in chat. That'll just be annoying for them. But hopefully I'll get a chance to do so before I do go live with that. And Final Fantasy 12 I should next be playing on a Wednesday, I believe. Wednesday night, 9:30 PM. So if you want to join me for that, we're probably going to go ahead with the story, I'd imagine. Heading to the Fon Coast. And, well, onwards to bigger and better experiences. See what the game has for us. Alright then, Lionheart, so you'd recommend it? Yeah, I have seen it. I'm sure I've seen it in the past. I've just not played it myself. But no, if I find time, I will check it out. There's actually quite a few games I do want to check out, and I appreciate the recommendations, by the way, guys, that you give me in chat. I just don't always have the chance to do so. So, a lot of the time, there's just not enough hours in the day, is there, unfortunately. I wish there was, but there isn't. But yeah, I'm going to call it a night then there, guys, so thanks for stopping by today. And I'll see you next time. Yeah. I'm just going to try a normal cup of tea, actually, Trinquisitor. I don't know if it's a good thing, because it's probably full of caffeine. But, I don't know. It helps me for some reason. So, but yeah, I appreciate the tip. Chamomile tea. I'll have to get some of that. Alright then, folks. Well, thanks for stopping by today. I'm going to end the stream now. Take care.